Let's see how important it is for us to know where we are now so that we know where we should be. Now, just to explain that, let's say you're going on a road trip, and if you're going from one part of the country to another, you need to use a map, and of course you would follow along as you go, and you would refer to the map and make sure you're going in the right direction. Well, it's the same when it comes to any type of work we're doing when it comes to blogging. It's not just a matter of just blogging indiscriminately. You would focus on the audience you want to speak to, that niche. You would use the proper keywords. You would work hard on optimizing your blog. But you need to know where you are. So let's say you're at point A. Everyone would start at point A. Now you want to wind up at, say, for example, point E. Let's say point E is where you have 1,000 people visiting your site per day. Now that's where you want to be. But how do you get there? Well, all along the way, you're monitoring what you're doing. For example, you want to be able to see when you get to point B, which might be 200 people per day visiting your website. And then you have C. That might be 300 people per day. And then, of course, D. Well, here now you have maybe 700 people a day visiting your site. And finally, E. See? That's where you would wind up. How would you know, though, when you're reaching these points? Well, you wouldn't want to take a trip across country blindly, would you? And it's the same way here. You need to be able to monitor what you're doing. And the way you can do this is by using a program called Google Analytics. Now, this is inside Google Analytics. This is one of my sites here. You're able to really see who is viewing your site, who you're actually speaking to. And here you can see the quantities of the people, like we have here in Brazil, the United States, Russia, China. You have one person in China, India, Australia, and you get an idea of the quantities of people and the quantities of interest. You can even narrow it down to what particular sites they're looking at in your blog, what particular blogs that they're viewing. And that's why it's good, as I'll show you in a different video, why it's good to have a translator on your site as well. It actually makes your information more usable to other people as well. So Google Analytics is free, but in a different video at a different time, I'll be able to show you more about how you can set this up and attach it to your site so that you can monitor how much progress you're making.